What's up, guys? Sleepz here with another episode of my journey to an ultimate team, and I could not help myself. I just had to build the Premier League team already, even if I only had about 40,000 coins. So I'm just giving you guys a last look at the Liga squad. There you see Di Maria, Higuain, Villa, Fabregas, Xabi Alonso, and Ozil, and midfield Marcelo, Pique, Pepe, Dani Alves as our back four, and Casillas in goal. This team is absolute beast, and I'll probably use this team as kind of like what I was doing with the Russian League for fitness. Once my Premier League team starts running low, I'll play a game with this team just to get the fitness back up. I haven't really decided whether I'm not going to do like a bench for the Premier League team yet. I haven't really decided that yet. I was just anxious to get the starting 11 out, and here you see the first signing, Lukaku, who is absolutely huge in this game. He's just an absolute monster out there, push anybody off the ball, and he'll be partnered up with Balotelli. I think that's a good look partnership up front. You've got two big strikers. One of our center backs will be Skirtle, and the other one will be Cahill. You got to keep in mind that I didn't really have that. Well, I had 40,000 coins, but I didn't want to go for broke buying these players. I wanted to have like what I had in mind was to have about 20,000 coins left over, and I went a little bit over that, but it's still, I think it was just fine. With those 20,000 coins, I'll do my money making, and hopefully I'll be back up in no time. But there you saw I signed Cahill and Tim Howard to be in goal. My right back will be Basingwa, and my left mid will be Etherington. He's pretty pacey. He doesn't have the best shot on him, but since I have my two strikers up front and they're very tall, very strong players, I want to have really pacey wingers to just whip in crosses for them. Maybe I'll score a lot more headers in with the Premier League than I scored with my Liga team or any of that, because I got real tall players up there. And here you see on my other wing, I'll have Lennon, who is absolute lightning. He's just going to bolt down that wing, 95 pace, and hopefully he can whip in some crosses for Lukaku and Balotelli to finish. So, and before I signed Lennon, I signed Jose Enrique as a left back. And in midfield, we're going to have Ramirez. He's going to be more of the attacking-minded player. He's got 85 pace, I think, so he'll be able to get forward well. And for my defensive midfielder, I'm going to have Alex Song to hold down my back four. And my manager, why not? Let's sign Sir Alex Ferguson. Fergie being our manager. So we're going to put this team together. If you didn't notice already, I'm going to play in a 4-4-2. I just like that formation for the Premier League because Premier League really has great wingers, great strikers. So I wanted to have two strikers and two wingers. And I don't really like the 4-1-2-1-2. I know I noticed that that's really a popular formation on FIFA. I see a lot of people play, but whatever it is, I can't play with it. I don't move the ball around well in that formation. I just don't like it. So I'm playing in a 4-4-2. I think I'm pretty good in this formation. We'll see how it turns out. But right now I'm just putting the Liga players on the bench for now, because they'll need to be have fitness for every other game that I don't play. Or while I'm playing with this team, they're gonna need to have fitness. Yeah. But we're just finishing this up. Not a great team. I wanted to have a little bit more coins to start this off, but looking at the squad now, I don't think it's that bad. Balotelli and Lukaku should be able to score me some goals, and this is like an average Premier League. It's not really that great, but I guess that's the whole point of this series. If I had a beast team to start off with, it wouldn't really be that fun to watch as the time went on. But our Premier League's ready for their first match, and we come across this guy who's in a 3-4-1-2 but in a Brazilian squad. And I think he actually scored in the second minute or something like that. The kickoff started, and I'm like, all right, this is my new team. Trying to get a feel for them, and boom, goal. Didn't even get a chance to get a feel, but that's all right, because Lukaku brings us back. And that's a good ball from Lennon to Lukaku, and that was a good finish. He just really quickly whipped that one in. I looked at Lukaku's finishing. It's actually an 87, even though his shooting rating is a 75. 87 finishing, I mean, that's great. And there you see it again, Lukaku with that left. And that's the good thing too. Lukaku is a big left footer, and Balotelli is a big strong striker, and he's right footed. So I got my two strikers up front, each one with the right foot and one with the left. So that's how I like to play. And right there you saw I was doing some skills with Etherington. He takes me out in the box. And Balotelli is our best penalty taker. He's going to step up, go left, and give us a 2-goal lead. I think that is now. It's 3-1. But we're not quite done. We whip in across, or whip in a corner rather, and Lukaku's on hand to head that one home. That's what I mean. I got these big, tall strikers up front, and hopefully they'll be able to get on the end of a lot of these crosses. We get ourselves one more here. Some good work from Etherington there. He's just dribbling through those players, really just squirming his way through, and he managed to find space for the shot with his weaker foot, and that went into the corner. So that's a good finish from him. And right here we get one with Balotelli, some good skills, and he whips that one in. He tried to take me out before I was actually in on goal, and that didn't work, and you get a booty dance for the disrespectful tackle. And that's how that one ended. 6-1. There's only one game in this episode because it kind of took me a long time to, you know, show you guys the signings, show you guys the League Squad last time, but next episode we'll be back to normal, have multiple games in the episode. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Please leave me a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.